Well, so Luke, you're here today to talk about a few different baits. Up first, we've got the Arbogast jointed Jitterbug 2.0. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
You know, that bait, it's come out. They've got these newer colors and stuff in it, kind of a revamp of it. They got some cool colors to come into it now. You know, you used to just have the old regular bullfrog and black one, but they've come out, you know, like the Black Death, White Zombie, just, you know, just kind of some cool names for them. The bait, it's got a little bigger profile to it for them. So, you know, I actually would have had a few of them, but I got them taken away from me before I left, and some trees with some studs that got a hold of them. But, you know, they went in, they put better hooks on them, and have really just upgraded that bait to, you know, more of a professional style bait, I guess you'd say. And it's really been impressive to me.
Sure, sure. Yeah, we've Corey and I have been talking the last couple of days. These crawler style baits, it's an old school design, but I mean, extremely effective. And it's not just, you know, it kind of gets pigeonholed as a pond fishing bait or something, a night fishing bait. But these crawler style baits are a very effective. I mean, this is a tournament grade bait.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's like you said, all the components. So it just looks so darn cool. I mean, I'm a big fan of throwing these style baits, and they're fun, great bites on them, and these updated. I mean, the looks is just, they're cool.
And Luke, you said you got a couple taken away from you from big ones, huh?
Yeah, you know, we try to kind of keep some things to ourselves. Those big baits like that, kind of, you know, how they wobble on the top, they draw big fish. And I went to some ponds to try them out back home, but they're not necessarily ponds. They're 20 to 50 acres, and they got giants in them. Wow. And I didn't have my braid on, and they got them. They took me down and stuff and broke me off. But like I say, that was kind of something that a lot of us guys kind of kept in our back pocket, so we didn't want to get out as much. But ICAST has got it out in the public now and showing it out, and they like I said, they draw big fish. Sure.
Arbogast has done a great job of updating these baits with a much more modern look, and the you know, the fancy feathered trebles on there. They're beautiful baits to look at. I mean, almost a wall hanger there if they weren't so effective. You're talking about you didn't have your braid on. Can you tell us a little bit about your favorite setup for this braided line rod?
For that bait, I like the 50-pound FX2 Sunline braid. You know, I like that bigger diameter in that bait because, you know, it's just bigger, and you can cast it a lot easier. I like to go with the heaviest line that I can get away with most of the time. You know, I throw it on a medium heavy Veritas, a 7.3. You know, I put it on a high speed Revo SDX, you know, at least a 7.3 to 1. Go ahead and horse them fish on out, because like we've talked about, they draw them big strikes, and you want to have some strength to go ahead and pull those fish out of that cover. And that setup will do it.
You bet, you bet. Well, thanks for telling us about that. The new Arbogast jointed Jitterbug 2.0 is available to buy now on the site.
Yeah, before we do get to the next bait, don't forget you guys can get your questions answered by the top pros today. Get them in there on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. And we actually had a question already. Let's just roll into it. From Mason King, he wants to know, what is your favorite lure for shallow water bass in summer?
Yum dingers, it's super hard to beat, but the jointed Jitterbug, man, yeah, it's deadly. I mean, it really is. That feather on the back, it just puts another level of attractant for them, and I love it because it pulls the fish so far, and you know, in that, you know, clear to slightly stained water, but that bait will catch them.
The Jitterbug's available right now in tackle. If you want to pick them up, go get them right now before we sell out, because I'm sure the first rug's going to sell out pretty quick.